Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Cyclops again with another video. Today I wanted to share about the time I got a guy arrested at Home Depot. But before we get started, I just wanted to point out real quick, I apologize for the difference in audio. I have been using a new mic as well as a new stand, so things aren't quite set the way they normally are, and I'm still working out the kinks, but hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. And finally, if you guys do enjoy the video, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Comment what you guys think, and make sure to hit that bell notification button. That way you'll be up to date and notified with all my new and latest uploads. I try to upload on a daily schedule, so please stay tuned for that. Now on to the story. So as a general background for this story, I used to work as a temporary associate over in the garden department for my local Home Depot. My general duties were normally to keep the plants watered throughout the day and keep the aisles clean and organized for the customers. And during about the time this story took place, a common occurrence that happened was when I would water the plants, obviously my hands would get very cold and very wet, as well as very muddy and dirty. And given the situation of, well, I realized, well, let me go clean and dry my hands so one, I don't freeze, and two, to keep myself clean and sanitary. A side note, if you ever find yourself working at Home Depot, make sure that when you're in the garden department, put your garden hose away. I learned this the hard way and almost got myself in big trouble because apparently a customer almost tripped, and that would have not been good. Because yeah, make sure you put the hose away, otherwise the Karen is gonna trip and fall and summon the wrath of every manager in the store upon you. So anyways, I went over to the bathroom and washed my hands and dried them, as one normal individual does. But apparently, unbeknownst to me, apparently I was not drying my hands properly, or so said this random dude who charged me in the bathroom. I am not joking you. This dude straight up, as I was drying my hands, stormed right up to me and started berating me on the fact that those automatic hand dryers are not effective for getting rid of germs whatsoever. Which, okay, fine. Like, if you're a little bit of a germaphobe right now with everything going on, fine. I understand. It's reasonable, social distancing. But for you, the person without a mask on, to walk up and yell in my face, I'm not entirely sure what your point of reason and or logic is here. I mean, I really don't understand this dude's logic. He charged up to me without a mask, mind you. And yes, I know I keep bringing that up, but this was early into the quarantine, and the whole mask thing was really starting to pick up in trend. By the way, shout out to all the essential workers who continue to go to work and put up with all the bullcrap people that you normally have to deal with in sales and customer service. So thank you. But yeah, this dude was lecturing me on hygiene when really he was not practicing what he was preaching. But as for what he was saying, he was telling me how the hand dryer blows all the germs onto the wall and whoever and whatever is nearby, which I understand, but what he failed to comprehend in his brain or whatever he had rolling around in his skull, that I washed my hands. All the germs that were on my hands, all that mud and dirt and stuff, it was gone, because when you put soap and water together, you actually get rid of the germs, believe it or not. But for some reason, this logic passed him due to, I don't know, maybe he was having a bad day, or maybe he finally snapped. I'm not entirely sure, but he continued to berate me, and after I had apologized, telling him I really can't do anything about that. He said we'll bring it up at the next meeting and stormed out of the bathroom. And of course, within a few seconds, I heard him start to yell at the next person he came across. And so I walk out of the bathroom, and what do I see? I see this dude yelling at another employee, but this time even closer, and he actually ends up spitting on this other employee just before he starts walking away. And as I'm sure you probably already know, spitting on someone now is now considered a felony due to everything that's going on. Which at this point, I'm no longer thinking, alright, this dude's probably just having a bad day, because if he was just having a bad day, he would have yelled at me and walked out and not bothered anyone else. But no, he had to continue yelling and throwing a big scene and tantrum at the next couple people he came across. And I know that this whole situation going on in the world has a lot of people on edge, and people tend to do weird stuff when they've hit their limit, but this is not that. This is on a whole new level, because for someone to freak out in public, it takes a lot. It takes a whole new level of either frustration, exhaustion, anger, a whole lot of different stuff. And this was not just exhaustion from the quarantine. But anyways, what had ended up happening was this guy was causing too big of a scene and causing too much problems, so we had decided to go ahead and call the police after I had told management what had happened to me and have this guy escorted out. But what we didn't know at the time was that spitting on someone is a felony. We just knew it was rude and gross, especially with what was going on, so we just wanted the guy out of the store. But after management talked to the police, we found out that no, it is in fact a felony now to spit on someone. It is considered assault. Which, dang, alright, you know, because common courtesy says don't spit on people, that's just gross. But I mean, I guess now, obviously with everything happening, it makes a lot more sense. Just, make sure people aren't spreading germs. But honestly, that's really funny. That sounds like something a Karen would call the police for. But anyways, guys, not much more happened after that. The guy was arrested. We had to take our statements, and he was driven off, and we went about our days like normal. I guess the moral of the story is, don't get mad in Home Depot, otherwise people would end up getting you arrested or something. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As I said in the beginning, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. Comment what you think if you've made it this far. Comment taco, and make sure to hit the bell notification button. I upload, or will try to upload daily within the next few weeks and months, so please stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Cyclops, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Let's get it.